Video game foods. Sinfully gooey, ridiculously rich, dangerously addictive, and sometimes a catastrophic culinary atrocity. Everyone can name an iconic food from a video game. Not only do they drive deliciousness and curiosity, they often enhance or even change the course of the game for the player. From pellets in Pac-Man to Mana Potion in Zelda, nothing screams classic games quite like a seemingly tasty treat. But are they? I had to find out. There's no better way to figure out which recipes are breathtaking or busts rather than eating my way through the Video Game Chef Cookbook, a culinary guide to the edible secrets of some very popular video games. I know I will be shocked to find out sometimes late-night cravings should just stay in their pixelated world. With the burning question for my next project discovered, I just knew I had to take it up a notch. How could I just make these recipes when most of these classic games have remained saveless from a young me? It seemed almost blasphemous to the gaming community, so I resolved that I would need to embark on a personal quest so dangerous, so difficult, so grueling, only the most serious of gamers would dare attempt. I know I may fail, but the journey is worth the risk of embarrassing myself. What is the challenge, you may be asking? Game to Table, a pixelated quest for patience. A challenge where I am going to play every game in the Video Game Chef Cookbook, beat all of them, and reward myself after every hard-fought victory with a video game-inspired food made by yours truly. Easy, right? It is difficult to resist the idyllic charm while flipping through a time machine of gaming genius that showcases titles from the 80s until today. The variety ensures there is a game for every person to enjoy and transfer themselves to a world beyond physics and logic. The inner child in all of us craves the bliss that comes from the imaginative world of video games. Why else would so many people spend countless hours being chased by ghosts with an attitude problem? These 76 games and recipes are an exciting way to experience the history of games firsthand while also bringing out the inner Gordon Ramsay in everyone. However, for my peace of mind, we are going to pretend that the chef icon wouldn't call me a donkey for my version of Earthworm Jim's Flamin' Yawnin' Eggs. Not being cast on the next season of MasterChef isn't the biggest problem I face here. Playing through these old games with complicated mechanics and less than helpful quest progression all the way to the difficult nature of modern titles like Dark Souls and Elden Ring is a huge task for someone who has only beat one of the 76 titles. This is something I'm not very experienced with, and I am not naive in thinking that there won't be an extensive learning curve for me. I know that this will be the most difficult test of determination that I have ever faced, but I am so excited to go on this journey of leveling up my gaming with you. Others may be able to beat this cookbook challenge in a week, but that's not what this adventure is for. It's about self-growth and setting a seemingly unattainable goal and reaching it. Whether you are a lurker, a learner, or someone who wants to complete the challenge themselves, there's an open spot for you here. Time will pass by either way. We might as well find out if the suspicious stew is actually suspiciously superb. Will I be able to beat these games and make delicious food? Or will I blunder and be defeated by this cookbook? Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a moment from this grueling cookbook challenge.